Hello, this is the Eternity Filter cigarette filter project. I'm talking in English, but actually I'm mostly talking to my most favorite girl, Linda. So this is for you, and this is the material for the thin filters. It's 6 millimeters, and here I have cut it up into smaller pieces. This is a small jig I'm making because the pins are really hard to fasten with the shock there. I tried and it didn't work very well. So, yeah. This isn't the perfect result. That little mark shouldn't be there, but it will do. Now I'm going to erase the mark and make a better plateau for the pins to stand on. Here's the finished jig. The track here is a little, it should be a little less shallow, but again, it will suffice for what I'm going to do. I think it turned out pretty nice. Normally I would polish the backside and stuff like that, but I'm in a bit of a hurry and okay, this is the complete rig, and I know many machinists would think this is a bit of an overkill for just a few pins, but I've come to learn that if you're careful with the rig in the beginning, it pays off in the end. And as you see, that part, that screws this plate to that plate, so it won't move. So we have a fixed position for the track here, where we put the pin, and in this manner we can machine this. We can take the 0 point and we can machine a number of these. We can also use 8 millimeter pins. I think it should be possible. So now I have to write the program and machine it. And like this is the type of stuff that you improvise all the time when you're working as a machinist, when doing new jobs and projects. Well, this is actually a pretty standard thing in a sense, just a little elaborate with that track. Okay, so this is the raw material. I decided to get it properly cut in the automatic saw, and it's both 6 millimeters and 8 millimeters to make for slim filters and regular filters. Alright, and this is the program I just wrote in the computer room for the first tempo of the machining. It's pretty short, but there's not much to it. Okay, this is tempo 1, consisting of just drilling one hole, facing drilling one hole and chamfering. Very big machine for a very small workpiece. Let's go. It's actually no fun running this with an open door, but well, what can you do? I'm lucky my phone is waterproof. Yeah, won't focus. Well, there you have it, it's a hole. Okay, and I am in the computer room now, and this is the program for Tempo 2, which is the hole pattern on the back side of the filter. This is where it gets tricky technically, because I am forced to use old tooling, and the drills are very, very small. As you see, I have a center drill that's 1.25 millimeters to help the 1.6 millimeter Carmon HSS uncoated, and proper feeds and speeds here, and the Q value, which is the pecking strength, is absolutely vital. This is a very deep hole for the drill, because it's 1.6 millimeters and it has to take almost 10 millimeters. And well, I'm actually going to try to use 1.2 millimeter drill as well, just an experiment, and see, yeah, well, what happens. So, well, there's that. Now out to try it. Alright, this is Tempo 2 in action. The first tool is identical from the first pass. It's the face mill. The next tool is the center drill. The function of the center drill is to make sure that the drill that comes after, which is quite long, won't get off course. So it will center the drill. Yeah, as you see, it's a very, very short tool, so it's stable despite being very small, and that's why that's the whole reason for doing center drilling. And I'm also using this to add a little chamfer to the holes. And yeah, here is the 1.6 millimeter HSS. And as you see, it looks a bit more like a needle than it does a drill, really. At least it's sharp, but you have to be very, very, very gentle using this tool. And as you see, the pegs are very short. I only drill 0.75 millimeters a step before ejecting to get rid of the chips. Finally, we have the chamfer of the outside. The whole chamfer is already done. And well, you can't see it, but this is the, yeah, it focused. This is the complete result. This is the finished filter for 6 millimeters, and now I can vary the whole pattern if I want to make fewer holes or more holes, but if I want to make more holes I have to use a smaller drill. Okay, that's it. This is the finished model with 2 holes.